This is a bonus video that just came back to me. I was meaning to make this earlier today, but it just came back to me now that I'm thinking about it. When it comes to spiritual practitioners, people that read cards or things like that, what my spirit is telling me about those type of people are the type of people that are just meant to train you to trust your intuition. Once you learn to trust your intuition and trust what you do and trust your gift, you will be able to predict things as well as they do. And I used to go to them for information when I didn't trust my gift. But now I trust my gift so much to the point where I be on top of whatever they're going to say. I match them. Sometimes we say it together, or sometimes I say it ahead of them, or sometimes we mostly on the same wavelength. We linked, but we got there because I learned to trust my gift from what they were telling me. And that's all spiritual practitioners are taught to do. People that train with tarot or do tarot cards. They're trained to get you used to trusting your intuition. Once you get used to trusting your intuition, I don't want to say you don't need them as much because you always can go to them for confirmation, but you are meant to use them to build a confidence in your gift. And once you trust your gift enough, then you can train and you can become a spiritualist. And you can start telling people their future and you can start telling people what they can expect. But before you can do that, you have to build an understanding of your gift or understanding of your own connection with the divine. That's what, to me, that's what spiritualists and people who read cards are meant to do. They're meant for you to build up your confidence and for you to learn how to trust your own intuition. Once you learn how to do that, you can go on your own spiritual journey and you can start reading tarot and start doing people's reading, but not till you feel confident enough in your ability that you know what's going to come and you know what's going to happen. I'm to the point where I feel comfortable enough that if I wanted to, I believe I could start doing, I ain't gonna say readings, but I can start reading energies and helping people out. But I only got that way because of going through my spiritual experience and actually learning from people like Grand Vibes, Miss Blue, um, Sean, or learning from people like Sean, learning from people like Yali, different people like that. Ta- Tasha, people like that. People that help me on my spiritual journey. People like different people in the spiritual community. I learned from them. They taught me how to trust my gift. They taught me how to know everything that I know. I started with them. But now I'm to the point where I trust my gift completely and I know what I can do with it and I intend to use it to help many people. But I don't know who needs to hear this. That spiritual practitioner you going to is just to train you to start your own journey. Train you how to trust your gift. Train you how to hone your gift. Train you how to become master of your own spiritual gift. And once you build up the confidence, you can start doing reading. You can start doing exactly what they do, helping people the same way. But you have to build up the confidence first. So it's okay to have questions. It's okay to go to people and wonder about things, because I did when I first started. But I eventually build up the confidence enough to where I can predict things right along with them. So I don't need to go to them as much as I used to. I go to them still for support and certain things that I'm aligned to go to them for, but The main thing about it is I trust my gift to the point where I know what's coming before they say it. And you can get that way too. It's just taking trusting what you feel and not trusting what the world tells you to feel. Going with what's inside of you instead of going with what they. It's like everything they told you growing up as a man. I ain't gonna say it's a lie, but it's not always true. It's okay to trust your emotions. It's okay to feel your emotions. It's okay to work through your emotions. My emotions are the reason why I'm here. My emotions are the reason why I am who I am. My emotions led to my spiritual growth. So all that men shouldn't trust their emotions, that's a bunch of bullcrap. I don't believe in that. I believe you should let your emotions guide you, not to the point where it like gets out of control. But if you didn't trust your intuition or your emotions, you wouldn't be able to connect with people. People wouldn't be able to. It's easier for people to connect with my emotions when I express them. It's easier for me to talk about my emotions. I'm comfortable getting emotional because I feel like it connects. It's easier to connect you with people and it's easier to connect you with life when you let your emotions out. So I'm not a firm believer in hiding my emotions. I believe in wearing my heart on my sleeve or showing my emotions because I found out in my life that hiding your emotions make you hurt. Pinning your emotions up just makes you an angry, bitter, hateful person. And I would rather let what bother me out and let my soul feel better than holding in to please the world and please the aesthetic that the world say I should be. So that's why I personally believe in sharing my emotions and letting whatever I feel out and not holding nothing back because it makes me feel better as a person. When I used to hold everything in, I feel like I had so much hatred inside of me, so much anger inside of me. And I used to blame the world, blame my condition, blame this, blame that. But the truth is that I wasn't fulfilling my soul purpose. So the minute I started talking about what I feel and letting my emotions out and sharing my emotions, the lighter my soul feels, the better my soul feels, the better my life goes. So for me, letting my emotions out are something I'm always going to do. I'm always going to tell what I feel like I have to tell and say what I feel like I have to say. And I'm never going to go back to being silent. Or I'm never going to go back to not saying what I feel in a situation. Because holding it in hurts me more than it hurts the person who I need to talk to. Holding it in leads to bitterness. Holding it in leads to hatred. Holding it in leads to resentment. Holding it in leads to missed opportunities. And I'm not telling you something I think, I'm telling you something I've experienced from what I've gone through. Letting it out makes it better. Letting it out helps you solve your problem. Letting it out helps you connect to the right people. Letting it out is what everybody should do. So let your emotions out. Don't hold it in. It's just going to damage you long term. And that's just all I wanted to make this video is about. Trusting your intuition on your own and letting your emotions out and never holding back. Long as you do that, you will be fine and you will find your purpose. You hold it back and try to listen to how the world tell you should be, you will never make it. Or if you make it, you will never be happy in the career that the world chooses for you. Because let's be honest, you didn't choose that career. The world told you that's who you should be with, so that's who you went with. And you will never be happy that way. The only way you will be happy is being your true self, tapping into your true soul and revealing who you really are by telling the truth about how you really feel. And that just starts by you opening your mouth and trusting your intuition. let God speak through you, in my opinion.